So, hello there, welcome everybody. My name is Achim Löschner. I'm a senior retail industry expert in the EMEA section of Microsoft. And I am at Microsoft since last year. I bring to Microsoft 25 years of experience on the customer side. I have been working at Germany-based international retailers and have been focused and have been engaged all of the years with retail processes and retail technology and retail innovations. And I've been also doing a lot of projects around the ERP area. That means evaluating and implementing ERP systems, and that's also how I got to know Microsoft Dynamics AX. Okay, I'm glad and very pleased to talk with you today about the market and the expectations of the market from today. We will have a look at the nowadays customer journey. We will talk about innovations. Remember, innovations are a process, but they are also technology. And retail is, besides healthcare, one of the industries where innovation is utmost important. So, and of course, we will talk about, and I will talk about what Microsoft is offering and delivering in retail. So, retail is transforming. That means that we live today in a world of products and services that are being individualized and personalized more and more. All of you know that. So that means retail is transforming from a mass merchandising to personal experiences. We had that already in the session before. The ones who have been there already know the answer. I wanted to do a little quiz with you. The question is, there was a survey to your customers asking the CEOs what they think, what they think if they deliver a superior customer experience to their customers. What do you think was the result of that survey? How many CEOs thought that they deliver a superior customer experience? 80%? Maybe if someone wants to. Okay, 50%? Or 20%? Okay, not everybody has been to the session before. In the end, it has been 80% of CEOs believing that they deliver superior customer experience. But what about the customers? The customers of the CEOs have been also asked. How many of their customers did agree? What do you believe? Have it been 80%, 88%? 48, 8. Yeah, that's. You see that these expectations are largely going unmet. What does that mean? This means it is a really big challenge for retail, in the retail industry, to manage these expectations, to meet these expectations. There's just one fact. Of the Fortune 500 companies in 1955, there is only a little percentage that still exists. Only 12% of this list of 500 companies from the top companies of the world still exists. And we also see that life expectancy of a firm declined dramatically. It was around 75 years, and now it's less than 15 years and declining even further. As I said, this is a big challenge, and we have to see how we can handle that and how we can manage it. So set that to the market and the expectations. Now, we will have to look at the customer shopping journey of today. This is roughly the process, the customer shopping process, the journey of today. Awareness, getting aware. I hope I can create a little bit of awareness today. Consideration, evaluation, buy, and then the post-purchase processes and the relationship management. A lot of activities, a lot of locations where this takes place. Awareness is created in several locations, on several devices, on events like these, by advertising, PR, media. Then when it starts, the customer starts to consider. Well, he's going to blogs, he's reading the press, he's in in his social surroundings, word of mouth, friends. And then the evaluation, also a lot of activities, a lot of possibilities. But what that means that until the customer buys, 67% of them are through the buying process before they even talk to you. And 68% of them are willing to pay more for a better customer and consumer experience. Set that to the customer journey from today. We will now have a look at the Microsoft Business Solutions strategy. In 3 words, it's connected, it's relevant, and ready. Connected means give your customers what and wherever they want. Increase your employees' productivity and effectiveness. We saw what the customers have been experiencing. 67% did not speak to you, but when they speak to you, increase the productivity. And last but not least, get ready to anticipate trends and capitalize on opportunities. What are the key success factors for this? Key success factors to be connected. There's surveys and studies that 68% of the millennial generation, they demand a seamless experience, regardless of the channel. And 90% say that access to real-time product availability information would influence their shopping choices. 70% of the US smartphone owners regularly shop online via their devices. I could imagine that here in our region, in this region, this is even more. And 75% of the US employees by 2025 will be millennials. I also could imagine that these numbers are even more in this region here. So when talking about employee productivity and effectiveness, there are a lot of store associates that say they had not enough training. They get lost on the shop floor. A lot of them say they are regularly resort to lying to customers because they want to avoid questions they cannot answer. And nearly half of them, they think they do not know enough about the products they are selling. And if we switch that view to the customer side, this matches. 40% of the consumers say they go online precisely because of that, to avoid such ill-informed stuff. And in the end, the retail manager's view is that they also believe that shoppers are better connected to information than in-store associates. We have nowadays a situation where we got a mass amount of data that is created every day. Brands get 100 million Facebook likes each day. There are thousands of tweets per second, hours of video uploaded to YouTube per minute, maybe product reviews by a customer who brought the product. And a lot of people recommend a brand they like or follow on a social network. yeah, 5 billion gigabyte data every 10 minutes, and 61% of the companies already use social media for business. What's a quite good percentage. Are you doing it too? So, said that, once again, the new era of the customer, we have to take into mind that a lot of customers, the immersive majority, they do not complain when they are not happy. And the ones who are not happy, they will simply leave and never return, lost. And 70% of the buying experience is how customers feel they are treated. From my personal experience, I can assign to that. So there is one possibility is to raise the customer satisfaction by delivering omni-channel support. Nowadays we start to speak about unified commerce. And self-service is also an option because 72% of people prefer self-service instead of talking to call centers. So if you got set up a good self-service solution, like we already saw a little bit today, you can raise up your customer satisfaction. We already talked today about the bold ambition of Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. He brought in another growth mindset to Microsoft, wants to obsess over the customer, and we want to help you to be productive for the mobile-first and cloud-first world. Empower every person and organization on the planet to do more and to achieve more. So how do we deliver this? The Microsoft Cloud for Business is relying from three parts, generally. There is the platform, which is built and given by Azure. You have the productivity suites, like O365. And last but not least, the business apps, Microsoft Dynamics AX and Microsoft Dynamics CRM, to build the best-in-class platform and productivity services for a mobile-first, cloud-first world. So the positioning, we just heard it before in the session that was running before. Microsoft Dynamics is at the center of the company. Once again, embedded, and you see that you have all options that you would like to choose, whether you want to implement in the public cloud, in the Microsoft cloud, whether you want to implement in a private cloud, in your own data centers, or in the data centers from your partners, from the service providers, or even do a hybrid model. It's just easy. We have been talking about these three elements, and of course we also give you the management tools to provide you the perfect manageability for your platform. Once again, customer-centric processes, creating the modern store, and empowering the workforce. And that means that if we combine the both worlds, the in-store world, brick and mortar shops, and the online world, that gets digital. So what we mean by that, we'll have a short look at a very interesting video. Let's raise up the volume, please.
Show me skirts. Show me blue.
So that was a fashion retailer's example. I like that video a lot. We already saw similar setup, similar solutions on the Eurosys fair that has been taking place some weeks ago. Very great, very attractive. There is another example from a consumer store. We have set up for the Expo 2015 in Milan one future store together with Co-op. And we will see that there are elements used, like interactive tables, real-time data visualization. There are some supplier corners that have special surroundings, and we have virtual shelves. And remember what we said, bringing together the physical and the digital, that gives that seamless experience to the customer that he is expecting and demanding nowadays. The technologies and the methods that have been used you find here on the slide.
Coop ha deciso di investire in questo importantissimo progetto che è lo sviluppo del Future Food District e del supermercato del futuro, che è un'area tematica di Expo. L'idea fondamentale che sta alla base di questo concept è che la tecnologia deve essere utilizzata per far ritornare i supermercati ad essere un ruolo in cui la socialità può trovare una sua espressione. In pratica a me piace dire che non siamo nel supermercato del futuro, ma che siamo nel mercato del futuro, perché grazie alla tecnologia, come potete vedere girando all'interno di questo spazio, grazie alla tecnologia siamo riusciti ad abbassare l'altezza degli scaffali e riaprire alla vista delle persone tutto lo spazio e tutto il volume del negozio. Il tema di Expo è Feed the Planet, Energy for Life, ovvero sia il prodotto, l'alimentazione è il cardine su cui poggia tutta questa esposizione universale. Quindi non volevamo fare un uso di una tecnologia fredda fine a se stessa, volevamo fare in modo che la tecnologia aiutasse i prodotti a raccontare la loro storia. E da qui sono nate le due esperienze principali che sono all'interno del nostro sito espositivo, le due visitor experience che la fanno da padrone, che sono i tavoli interattivi e gli scaffali interattivi. Nei tavoli interattivi abbiamo utilizzato una tecnologia che è tipica del mondo dei gaming, che è quella dei sensori di movimento, grazie alla quale quando un visitatore si avvicina viene riconosciuto, viene ingaggiato dal tavolo stesso e con un normale gesto della mano attiva una serie di informazioni che gli vengono visualizzate su uno schermo che si trova posizionato immediatamente sopra al tavolo stesso.
Okay, I also want to point out to one really outstanding, I want to focus on a highlight that comes embedded with the new Dynamics AX, which is the modern POS client, which is a POS client. And I think that's really unique on the planet, that it's embedded into the Dynamics ERP solution. That means it's only just some minutes to set it up in the ERP system, and then you can download that point of sale to each and every device that you can see here, some examples at the bottom. It's really line busting, secure transaction. It drive sales you through clienteling. We have been doing that on the last fair also, that you can do all the customer process, looking at the loyalty data of the customer, a little bit like Amazoning the customer experience, because if you know about the customer, if he shows you his customer loyalty card, you will see what he already visited in your online store, and it will make recommendations for this customer, and you can work with the customer with any of these devices, with that modern point of sale, and then in the end just connect it to a hardware station where you can do the the checkout and the cash or payment transactions. Really great. There is just one slide to give a very little overview about the surface. I think if you are interested, talk to your partners, talk to your Microsoft contacts. It's really quite easy to set up a demo for you. This also exists, and that is also a totally great experience. This is accompanied by so-called a cloud point of sale. That means that you even can put that point of sale on each and every device that is connected. That means you can use your mobile phone, be it iOS or be it a Microsoft phone or be it Android and a tablet, and each and any kind of computer device that is connected can access this point of sale without any footprint on the device itself. It's done through the browser and it has exactly the same surface. Yeah, what have we talking about? We want empowered we have empowered consumers, and these require revolutionary changes. We saw something personal and individualized, differentiated from standard to stand out. Seamless experience, not the company's channel, my consumer's channel. We have to engage the customers. We have to be ready and productive to take advantages and to increase employees' productivity. And we can expand rapidly if we anticipate the trends and capitalize on opportunities. And that all together, put together, builds the dynamic retailer's shopping experience. Yeah, modern retail. Digital store, the mobile retail operations, and an agile and secure platform that is provided to you by Microsoft build the modern retail. We had something like that. This is the Gartner pace layering model. It more or less says that that was one too fast. Where's the pointer? This one. It says that on this level, on the basic level, this is foundational and you only have limited competitive value. It has to work. It just has to work. Finance, HR, purchasing. Then you have a foundational level, the next level, which already has competitive values. Treasury, collections, supplier relationship management, distribution, project management. We already saw it before. And then, at least, you have an innovative and differentiating level, and that is where Microsoft Dynamics AX brings the pre-built solution already with you, for you. What we see here is that this also reflecting to the system change velocity. So, to be good here and also here, this has to work. That makes it up. Yeah, the new era, that is, we are transforming retail. We want to give the customers what and wherever they want. We want to be relevant, ready, and what we also have been talking about today is we want to be predictive and proactive, and that is reached also by the means of, for example, Power BI as an embedded BI solution. Everybody of you can try Power BI for free. It's downloadable, and you will see what immersive opportunities you got with that. Very easy. And of course, also with the Internet of Things, we talked about that. Sensors, like we also saw it already. Machine learning creates you data that you didn't have before. Some numbers: 380,000 Dynamics customers already. 20,000 of them are AX customers, 40,000 are CRM customers. Over 45 countries, 87,000 point of sale, and 58,000 stores, and selection of some retail customers around the world. Maybe you know one of them. So in the end, the situation today for many retailers, oh, that was also too fast, okay. Situation today for many retailers is that you had connected processes, or that the organization is connected, of course. Customer is on the website is somehow connected, processes are connected with the headquarters, in the purchase to pay process or order to pay process. There is warehouse management involved. The warehouse management is supplying the stores. Financials have to be done, and yeah, all of that. In the end, today's situation is a situation of disrupted, or in part, disrupted processes and functions. And you need a lot of that to overcome this. What we built is the house that is centrified to the customer on all channels, on each and every device, wherever you are. And this gives you the 360-degree view and the 360-degree operating in your business. Yeah, that is for the ones who want to dive a little bit deeper. We have the platform benefits that have been coming out now, and the retail operations and all of the channels we have been talking about. Be it in each and every implementation approach, be it as a big bang, be it a business function at a time, or be it integrating in the existing landscape. Everything is possible, quite easy. This is an American writer, a poet. People forget what you said, people forget what you did, but people never forget how you made them feel. So, that's all. I think I'm just in time. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time. Thank you.